Have you guys seen the recent fight that just happened between Carter Efe and Portable? It's one of the biggest fights in Nigeria at the moment. Trust me. If you see the way this thing, after seeing that fight, it shows that a lot of things has been happening behind the scene. A lot of things has been happening behind the scene. And I want you to know that greater things is also coming to Nigeria, because I want to say shout out to all the organizers, shout out to Carter Efe, shout out to Portable. But that fight was one of the sweetest fights I've seen so far in the history of Nigeria. Trust me, and I want us to see the video together so that you will understand what I'm trying to say and you will get what I'm trying to say. Man, this fight is beyond normal. Trust me. Let's see this together and let's enjoy it together. Please don't forget to subscribe, to like and share so that a lot of people can see it. Shout out to Carter Efe, shout out to Portable. Let's watch the fight together.
Ladies and gentlemen, the moment we've been waiting for. It's the fight of the year, the fight of the century, the fight of your lifetime tonight. We got Nigeria's #1 streamer, influencer, Carter Efe in the building. Make some noise! That's right. We got Portable in the building. Make some noise! Oh shit. It's about to go crazy up in this. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the biggest fight night of the year. Welcome to Chaos in the Ring. This event is brought to you by Balmoral Promotions in conjunction with American Promotions. Lagos, are you ready? Yeah. I said Lagos, are you ready?
Yes.
Introducing first, making his way, he is from the blue corner, or I should say the red corner. He is the Zazu King. He has a perfect record of 2 bouts and 2 wins. He is the self-acclaimed face of Nigerian boxing. Ladies and gentlemen, we have Portable! And fighting from the blue corner in all white trunks, he hails from Ugali, Delta State. He is also known as Machala. He is the most successful streamer in the whole continent of Africa. Ladies and gentlemen, Carter Efe! Supervising ringside, we do have Ezekiel Oshiame. Our timekeeper is Olushola Ajala. Our judges ringside, our Constance George Nagurum, Christophe Bankole, and of course our referee is Adesonya Olusegun.
Like this. Hey. Stay. Obey my commands. We have the rule. Whatever I tell you, if I tell you to stop, you stop. If I tell you to break, that is, you are holding yourself, you separate. You understand? That's the rule of the game. And we don't commit foul. Anyhow, do you understand? That is it. So you obey me at all times. Understand? Touch gloves. Just touch. Separate. Yeah.
Instructions finally issued. Carter Efe and Portable. 4 2-minute rounds. Every bit a catchweight contest. The size difference is stark. Both men have huge social media followings, millions between them. But now they go toe-to-toe in the ring, and Portable fast out of the traps. Couple of big shots from Carter Efe. It's a difficult one to analyse, but Niran, do your best.
It's crazy, absolutely crazy stuff there. And you can see Portable resorting to something that looks like wrestling right here. And they need to listen to the referee. And that's where the problem is. Because I'm almost thinking I'm watching WWE or something right now.
Well, in fairness, they didn't really listen to the instructions before the fight. I think this is going to quickly become a street
brawl.
fight.
Yeah. And then both of them. I think Carter knows that if he's going to come, he has to come aggressively as well, because that's what Portable is all about. Portable, most times in his victory, has actually used, aggression, intimidation, and a host of other things. And Carter is trying to tell him, bring whatever you want to bring. I'm right here. And I think he's matched him well enough. Don't forget, he's the taller of the two fighters. And of course, he's also got the reach as well. And he's got the same kind of following, also ushering his crowd, telling them they need to come. But I think that if Portable calms himself down, he looks like the better boxer that can score punches, because I saw Carter Efe swinging very wildly. And he got to a stage where he was pretty much like hammering down at the back of his opponent.
He's got the pose and the demeanour of the boxer between the two, but of course, the height difference means he's having to stretch to fire anything. He'd be well versed to go to the body, but, well, it's rock'em sock'em stuff, and it's whoever lands first here.
And now you can see that Portable knows that if he has that punch power as well, can he finish it up? He's catching Portable, but Portable is standing strong. He's got a lot of energy as well. The problem Portable's going to have in this fight is the fact that he needs to recognize he doesn't have the longer reach. And the moment he calms down, the better for him. Because the way he fights, he might just walk into a bomb. And that's not what he wants to do.
Well, this place is absolutely shaking. We've got absolutely no idea where we are in the round. The 2 minutes elapsed a long time ago as a right hand from Carter Efe lands. Portable happy to walk through it and try and throw a couple of bombs of his own, and Carter Efe has not got his balance at all. There's no stance. You do wonder, he even worked on anything in the gym?
These guys have totally thrown all boxing skills they have been taught in the last few weeks, months, out of the window, out of the building.
There we are. That's the end of round one. Shades of Salt, Pappy, B-Dave and the rest. They'd be proud of this one. A reminder that Misfits Boxing does return in July. Tommy Fury and Eddie Hall, a stacked undercard. But will anything rival this?
Well, I'm not sure when it comes to followership and crazy people, But one thing you can be sure of is that Carter Efe has been able to make a statement with that first round. And Portable knows that it's not going to be easy for him. You see Efe using that left hand, to create some sort of opportunity for him. Very unorthodox fighting style for both of them. I mean, it's pretty much like Efe swinging up his uppercuts.
Be interesting to look at the CompuBox numbers at the end of that round.
And it feels like the referee himself is so scared to even get in the middle so that he doesn't get caught with one by himself.
Yeah, I do wonder if our referee knows quite what he's let himself in for here. Just as well we haven't gone with corner graphics. Carter Efe has a corner team of about 24.
And age could also be a factor here as well. 24 to 32.
Yeah, Portable, the senior man by 8 years.
My God, sorry to cut in. Trust me, I'm very sure you guys are enjoying this major big fight among Carter Efe and Portable. Like what I said, shout out to all the organizers, all the committees, everybody that put this together. Shout out to all of you. But man, this fight is tough. I can't wait for it to end. Please don't forget to subscribe, to share this video. It's important to me as we're watching it. Let's continue because, man, it be like a Portable, they chop this too.
And you know the funny thing about it, every time Efe is hoping I'm not here to fight you. We're just here to celebrate and have fun. He always wants to touch the gloves, and Portable is not having any of it.
You struggle to see how Portable is going to land anything upstairs.
He's not.
Although he continues to throw them.
Efe's doing a great job. Keeps him at bay.
Watch slightly. Carter Efe swings and misses with the big right. And gets turned, and the referee's just going to let them crack on. And why not?
Efe's definitely edging this with what we've seen so far. He's been able to land some very big punches, but you could also see that Portable has got a lot of stamina on professional boxers. And you see Efe once again.
2 minutes to settle the score. And Portable caught one on that exchange and may just look to hold on here for just over 100 seconds. Portable is out on his feet.
And the referee.
And I think the referee is just saying no more.
Yeah, I think he's saying no more.
Portable is shaking his head.
What he's saying is that that's the end of the round. They had to reduce the hour or the minutes of that round. Two rounds have gone on already. And the way they're going, I think for the safety of both boxers, they have to quickly, stop. It's crazy though, but...
So with 2 rounds complete, do we go to the cards?
2.5 rounds, I want to say.
Your winner by unanimous decision, Lagos, Africa. Make some noise for Carter Efe!
Carter Efe, king of Africa's social media scene. It's a first pro victory on debut.
Guys, I hope you enjoyed that wonderful video between Carter Efe and Portable. Man, this is a major fight. And I'm so glad to be part of the people that are saying it. Actually, I wanted to be there live, but I was in the program. But trust me, this is one of the biggest major fights. We don't know who's going to fight next. We don't know who is going to do this next. But this is a major, great one. And shout out to all the organizers once again. And I want to say thank you so much for staying till now. God bless you real good. I love you guys. I love you guys. Don't forget to share, to like, and to subscribe. I remain my humble self, TY International. God bless you. And see you next time.